Governor Scott Walker seems pretty happy with where Wisconsin is heading, and he has the numbers to show he's not the only one.
I think it's positive on just about every ranking out there. If you look 4 years ago, when I first threw my hat in the ring for governor, Wisconsin ranked number 43 in terms of Chief Executives Magazine's ranking of the best and the worst states to do business in. Early this summer, we moved up to number 17. 4 years ago, our unemployment ranking in June of 2009 was 9.2%. Today, we're at 6.8%. And yet, states like Illinois, who was just over 9% 4 years ago, is still over 9% today. If you look at, for example, one of our key industries, our top industry, almost 20% of our GDP equivalent is manufacturing. CNBC ranked us as number 5, the 5th best state in the country for new manufacturing jobs. Even within the state, you look at our statewide Chamber of Commerce each year does a survey of employers. 4 years ago, when they asked how many think we're going in the right direction here in the state, 4% said yes. This year, 94%. So on all those measures plus future trends, just recently, the Federal Reserve Bank of Philadelphia put out its rankings that it does for best and worst states as it does each month. And for the second month in a row, we ranked high. In fact, the highest we've ever ranked, 3rd in the country. They looked at the numbers from April to July in terms of tremendous job growth and the projection going forward in terms of leading indicators, and said that we're one of the best states for future job growth projections. So on trend after trend, on survey after survey, and projection after projection, the objective data is showing that we are turning things around, that we're picking up the pace. There's still much, much more work to be done, and so we're not going to just sit back and let it happen. We're going to be even more aggressive to helping employers put more people to work and create a better state.
Walker has plans to make sure these trends continue.
Well, I think more work in workforce development. We've certainly done a lot with our technical colleges, with our Wisconsin Fast Forward program, but I think the more we can tweak that, address that, we see in key industries like manufacturing, everything from engineers to welders to high-skilled CNC operators and others out there, but we also see it in IT. We see it in healthcare, in some areas even in finance and accounting. So all throughout the spectrum, from short-term training to 2-year technical colleges to 4-year undergraduate degrees to some of our graduate programs in healthcare, we're going to continue to be aggressive and build off of the very positive investments we made in this budget. I also think there's going to be continuing to look for more reforms in the regulatory process, for everything from building off the unemployment insurance reform we did, to workers' comp reform, to just general rules and regulations in the state, and how do we ensure that what we enforce is about common sense and not ultimately about just government bureaucratic red tape.
For the MacIver Institute, I'm Bill Osmolsky.